Alright, so today I had to slap some non-believers. I guess not non-believers isn't the right word, just people be sleeping on Tech Buu, that's all I'm saying. Like, he's not, like, insane ridiculous like some of the Dokkan Fests we've gotten in, like, 2021, but he's still, in my opinion, he's still pretty darn good. Like, in my opinion, with him, you can beat this Extreme Tech ESBR stage rather easily with his team. And we're going to go ahead and do that today. I put some attempts into this before this, but at the time I didn't have any items, so I was mostly using like Marin and Shamo. But now I have good items again because of the Baba Shop update, so we eat. So with any damage reduction item, Tech Buu, as you can see, is going to be taking absolutely nothing. So that's going to pretty much carry us to victory. And once the two Tech Buus get together, they're going to be doing some crazy stuff. We're bringing LR Cell. He's just here as filler. He is a Tech Artificial Life Form card. And he debuffs, so that is good if you get the Ultra Super, although Key can be rough for him in particular. So now we got my Exchange Buu. We are, of course, going to put him in slot 1 because a damage reduction item is active, so he is going to be taking absolutely nothing. We have a pretty decent field of orbs for Cell there. Key is also rough for this Android 13, but he's once again pretty much just here as filler. And I think he gets Key from his passive, so that's nice. So, you know, Tech Buu, tanking like a king. Nothing too impressive on the attack stats yet, but that's going to start changing next turn. Did manage to take out Shugesh, though. You love to see that. Tech Cell, he's very good. Really good defense if you get him the orbs, and with the healing, he's nice to have around. So now we're going to be getting the first Exchange Buu transformation, and he's about to chat out a little bit, that's all I'm saying. We have only used the Icarus so far. We have no item active this turn, but I don't think we're going to need one. We are going to put, I think we're deciding what order we're going to attack in. But yeah, no items should be necessary this turn. Just kind of considering who to try to take out. And who to give the orbs to. Because we do have Tech Cell at the end there, we want him to kind of, we want to get him a decent number of orbs. Gonna debuff. Honestly, I feel like we should have debuffed Borgos. That might have been better. So 3.3 from Tech Buu now that he's transformed with Tech Cell on rotation. So yeah, he's just out of here. And that dodging is nice. I honestly probably should have, I really should have just taken out Borgos in one of them. But it's fine. We're running Tech Buu's team here, so we can afford to make mistakes. Tech Cell takes a pretty juicy hit that turn, takes 100k damage. We're still not going to use an item this turn. There is no need. It means we can save it for later phases. So we're going to go ahead and take out Bardock. Hopefully Cell will chunk Borgos pretty good. Cell getting a 2 million. Not going to be enough to take out Borgos here, and no additional. Takes that hit. But we still don't need to use any items. Like, once Skinny Buu comes out, like, you're pretty good, you know? So let's go ahead and take out Borgos. We're going to put Buff Buu first. Ah, yikes. I probably should have put You know, I should have put Exchange Buu first, you know? Look at me, he definitely would have taken less there. Look at me, the Exchange Buu stand. Even I still underestimate him. He's just that good. Oh, this is going to be a really nice turn for Perfect Cell here. We're going to pop our Princess Snake. Even with that, Buu's not going to take anything. And now we're going to get this juicy field of orbs for Tech Cell. Our goal here is to just take out Gohan. So we're going to direct all of our attacks at him until he is out of here. Although we are going to debuff Goku with Semi-Cell. Okay. Nothing too impressive from the attack stats from Fat Buu, but in my opinion, once Skinny Buu comes out, he starts chatting out a little bit. Especially if you have him next to Buff Buu. Cell's going to take a pretty decent amount of damage there. He has good defense though, so it didn't hurt us too much, but these normals are going to add up a little bit. We're going to get the debuff on Goku, so he doesn't murder us quite as bad. Ooh, not taking much after that debuff. That greatly lowers attack debuff is quite significant. So we activate our Icarus. Exchange Buu in slot 1 as always. The defense god whenever you have an item active. We are hoping to delete Gohan this turn so we can just bully Goku into submission. Okay. Looks like we were banking on Tech Buu here to take out Gohan. Oh man, I really wish he had gotten a crit there. It's fine though. We can just take out Gohan next turn. So now we have Skinny Buu coming out to chat out a little bit more. He's not going to be chatting out as much as the 79% Link level 10 Buu on the other rotation with Buff Buu, but the dodging and the stun and guaranteed seal, that's all pretty nice to have. It ends up saving you a lot of items. Like, a lot of the time, once Skinny Buu comes out, you really just don't have to use items that much anymore. Yeah. We do still have our Icarus active though, because we used the Snake turn 1. So Buu's pretty much immortal here. Goku, keeping him out of the picture, keeping him sealed and debuffed. So now we've taken out Gohan, and Goku's pretty much just kind of a helpless baby now because he's debuffed to hell from Cell and he's been sealed. So we've once again reached the situation where we have both of the Skinny Buus out, only one enemy left, no real need to use items. We can just kind of keep him debuffed into submission. And of course, we have, and like these two Buus together, they do a lot of damage. Like, it's pretty crazy. They kind of chat out. Heading into the third fight, we have used 3 items so far. We have 5 left. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the obligatory start of stage Whis. Once again, keeping Buu, slot 1. Item is active, he can't take anything. We're gonna get a Dokkan attack, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, it doesn't really matter, but like if it were a speedrun, I'd be pissed. But it would have been nice if we could have gotten this on the other rotation and given it to Buff Buu. It just would have been nice to see. But you know, this is fine. We will chunk Trunks quite significantly here. It might have been better to give it... Cell might have done better with it, but I wanted to put him next to the other Cell just for linking's sake. He gets a nice additional though, so... beating down Trunks pretty well. Let's see what Cell does. Okay, got a lot of additionals this turn. You like to see that. Doing a pretty good number on Trunks. We will almost definitely be able to take him out next turn now. Getting a nice 3 dodge there. You love to see it. So we're at full health. Exchange Buu going to be soaking up all those attacks and taking up absolutely nothing. And then, you know, honestly, I probably should have gone after Vegeta with Buu, but oh well. Once again, we're using Tech Buu's team on ESBR so we can afford to make mistakes. So he's out of here. Although now Buff Buu's gonna take a nice chunk out of Vegeta. He hasn't been getting that many crits though. You know, 800k attack stat. Such a Chad. Now we have Skinny Buu coming out on this rotation, making it so we shouldn't need to use any items. He will be hopefully dodging most things, and even if he doesn't, he'll take a decent amount of damage from normals, although he's going to take less than most units from supers in this kind of situation. Like, Tech Cell would take like 300, 400k from a super here. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's test it. And he does get hit. 186. Like, that's about what you'd expect to see from a lot of units with an item active. If there was an item active, he would have taken like 30k. So he's sealed. Can't really do too much. We're taking a pretty decent amount of damage from normals, but that's how it be with... Okay, 3 million from Tech Cell. He's out of here. That's just kind of how it be with units that have damage reduction, but not a lot of base defense. Alright, going into the final fight. Starting off with the Buu rotations. We get a nice fat heal from that. You'll love to see it. I think we're going to go ahead and open with the classic Aider-Whis combo. So everyone is going to be getting a very nice juicy defense buff for these next 2 turns with the damage reduction plus defense. And we're just going to let the Buus while out a little bit. Hopefully take out one of these guys relatively quickly, so we can once again get to the point where we don't need any items and we can just bully them with debuffs. Nice crit. I'd like to see that. Alright, this is going to do absolutely nothing. 34k. Baby stuff. Just continuing our assault on Goten. Nice 600k additional from Tech LR Cell. Ooh, taking a super, that's gonna hurt because it's not on a Buu. Yep. Back to this rotation. Less effective than the double Buu rotation, but Buu taking like a boss and Cell being able to do some of the heavy hitting when it comes heavy hitting, it works decently enough. Not this rotation though, because we don't have a whole bunch of orbs from Cell, but you've seen what he can do even on this rotation if he gets a decent field, which isn't too preposterous considering you have Tech Simi Cell's orb changing. Yes, please super Fat Buu all you want. I welcome it. Nice crit. Now what's Cell gonna do? Is he gonna do us any favors? Take the boy out? Looks like it. We'll love to see that. Ooh, 13 getting super. That's scary. Ooh, okay, that's a lot. That's a little scary. But I'm not too worried, especially because he's floated off now. We don't have to worry about his ass anymore. I think we can just, now that we have the skinny boos coming out, I'm pretty sure we can just pop a couple of, pop our last Android 8 and just coast through the rest of the battle. Especially with us debuffing people. Getting a nice, semi-nice field of orbs per cell. Debuff. We're gonna hopefully take out Gohan and leave Goku debuffed for the next rotation. But if not, Gohan will be debuffed too, so we'll be pretty much chilling. No, I think he's yeah, he's out of here. He's definitely out of here. Yeah, he's super out of here. Okay, laying down the debuff on Goku. And when Skinny Buu on this rotation supers him, that Goku will officially be helpless. Sealed and debuffed is the Dokkan equivalent of down bad. So we are going to proceed to do just that. Moving things around, seeing if we can get some more ki for LR Cell. Doing a quick defense check. Looks like we are going to manage to get the 18 ki for him. You like to see that. So he is now sealed, so he's not going to be doing shit. So it's pretty much just let's bully Goku time, because he can't do anything. That's what's really nice about Buu in long events. Like, once it's kind of rough. Like, here's the thing, you're gonna be using items the first turn on this stage. Like, if any of you want to show me your extreme tech no item run screenshots, feel free if I'm in any discords with you. But until then, we're gonna be using items the first turn of extreme tech SBR. But once the item wears off, Tech Buu is transformed and he gets to chat out for you and bully the enemy into debuffed submission. Like, I'm just sick of hearing everyone slander this card. Like, he's honestly pretty good. Like, that was honestly pretty impressive. He was pretty much carrying defensively. And, you know, offensively is kind of yikes on the fat Buu turns, but once Skinny Buu comes out, he chads out if he's next to buff Buu. If we get another extreme tech Buu, you know, that might be, you know, this might be a strat, you know? Like, he makes the run pretty easy. So that's all I got for you this time. I don't know. Stop sleeping on Tech Buu.